Deadlines are supposed to be simple. You sit down, you focus, you finish the task. But the second the clock starts ticking, your brain suddenly becomes Martha Stewart on steroids. The essay due tomorrow? Untouched. But your bookshelf? Alphabetized by color, height, and author's zodiac sign. You even find yourself vacuuming under the bed, discovering socks that predate human history, and suddenly wiping down the ceiling fan you didn't know existed. It's ridiculous. Your productivity dies, but your room shines like a real estate ad. Why? Because your brain would rather cosplay as Cinderella than help you meet a deadline. Welcome to What Your Brain Hates, the show that roasts all the absurd ways your neurons sabotage you. And today, we're breaking down 5 ruthless reasons your brain makes you deep clean your room right before something important is due. Number 1, the anxiety trade-off. Deadlines trigger anxiety the same way seeing a cop car triggers guilt, even when you've done nothing wrong. The project feels too big, too abstract, too risky. And your brain? It panics. Instead of battling the essay dragon, it charges at dust bunnies. Cleaning is predictable. Fold laundry, success. Wipe desk, success. Organize books, success. Meanwhile, the essay is messy, vague, and full of potential failure. Your brain doesn't want uncertainty. It wants guaranteed wins, no matter how meaningless. That's why college students vacuum at midnight before exams. That's why workers decide their fridge must be scrubbed before sending a report. It's not logic, it's emotional outsourcing. Punchline: you're not reducing stress, you're polishing it like it's a trophy. Number 2, the fake productivity high. Here's the scam. Your brain doesn't want real productivity. It wants the feeling of it. Writing 500 words? Hours of pain and nothing to show. But cleaning? 10 minutes and you've got proof. A shiny desk, a spotless floor. That little mountain of dust in the vacuum cleaner feels more real and satisfying than the 500 words you didn't write. It's gross, it's pathetic, and it's exactly what your dopamine system craves. Visible accomplishment. A draft outline looks unimpressive, like a sad skeleton of someday I'll finish. But a sparkling mirror? Instagram-worthy progress. So your brain trades genuine achievement for cosmetic improvement. It's like checking drink water off your to-do list while ignoring finished thesis. Easy wins, fake progress. That's why people brag. At least I cleaned my whole room today. As if their boss accepts lemon-scented surfaces instead of reports. Punchline: your room isn't cleaner because you're disciplined. It's cleaner because your brain is a con artist selling fake progress. Number 3, procrastination in disguise. Most procrastination feels guilty. You know you're scrolling TikTok when you shouldn't. But cleaning? That's the respectable cover-up. It feels noble, adult, responsible. You tell yourself, I'm not wasting time, I'm organizing. Your parents see you mopping and think, finally, responsibility. But the truth? You're just repackaging laziness with better PR. It's the same energy as buying 12 planners instead of actually using one. It looks like effort, but it's just delay in a shiny costume. Nobody scolds you for vacuuming before a deadline. In fact, they might praise you. But deep down, you know the truth. You're stalling. Punchline: you're not conquering life. You're just rearranging it to look less like failure. Number 4, the illusion of control. Deadlines remind you how powerless you really are. You can't control the grading rubric. You can't control your boss's reaction. You can't even control how long it'll take. Terrifying, right? So your brain retreats to the one kingdom it can rule: your room. Rearranging shelves? Absolute domination. Deciding which hoodie goes on which hanger? Dictator mode. In that space, you are emperor of everything from sock drawers to scented candles. And when the physical world isn't enough, your brain moves into digital tyranny. You can't organize the chaos in your brain, but you can arrange your desktop icons into perfectly aligned, color-coded folders of shame. 5 glorious minutes. You feel like a god of order, while your deadline cackles in the background. Punchline: you can't bend time, so you bend your bedsheets and your desktop into submission. Number 5, the survival shortcut. Deadlines overwhelm your nervous system. And when survival mode kicks in, the brain doesn't want long-term success. It wants quick hits of safety. Cleaning delivers that in spades. Wipe a mirror? Instant clarity. Make your bed? Instant order. Organize books? Instant calm. Those micro-victories trick your nervous system into thinking you've regained control, even though the deadline still looms closer by the second. It's like being chased by a lion and stopping to pick berries because they look comforting. Sure, you've got snacks, but the lion's still right there. Punchline: you didn't escape the deadline, you just Febrezed it. So yeah, you don't deep clean your room before a deadline because you suddenly discovered your inner clean freak. You do it because your brain is bribing you with fake wins, dust trophies, and color-coded distractions. But spoiler, a spotless floor won't turn in your paper. A shiny mirror won't write your code. Only you can. Subscribe or don't. But if you don't, your brain will convince you that deep cleaning your keyboard with a Q-tip is somehow more important than your career. Your call.